Coverage from behind, and apparently it works out because he's found Simple, and he's not going to stop there either.
Best scalp to find here early for Cadian. You heard him talking about his individual performance. Now Stown rains down from above, and he can't get the job done, but here's Cadian again trying to eclipse them towards the underpass bit. Shouldn't be too long for this world, and now it's a 2-on-4.
Imagine that. You get the first kill back, and then two guys drop down at you. You're like, okay, well, they were definitely ready for a mid-pressure, but
this isn't ready for this.
Yeah, is surprising, because in all of that, they've capitalized on the fact that three players were in middle. They've gone toward the B site, and Electronic just needs to hold this down. It's now a 2-on-3. Early smoke, considering the bomb's not there yet, but that will make things difficult to get back in the site. They're going to go anyway. Stowen's going to go, and he goes straight in to find Electronic. It's just SDY in a 1-on-3.
I think the fact they got the plant out of this is great, but SDY, we know he's here to the major at least. Let's see if he can make a name for himself early in the round of 12.
He could go for the same angle, try and push it. The player from the apartments is not going to see him, so they're going to have no information as to where he's gone.
Leading the charge through mid with the bomb on the back, SDY through the underpass and Perfecto. They'll be dealing with Katie, and this is going to be a hard fight for him if they swing out both sides.
This is going to be very difficult. Cadian, first one's fine, but he's going to run out of ammo. Oh, man, they gave him a long time for that deagle. That was a headshot angle as well. That could have been a huge problem. Test is forced forward by Flames. Makes no mistake to find Perfecto. It's Simple that is now the lone player left in middle, 33 HP. And he's lost track of where Testis has retreated to. It's inside the ladder room, and if he peeks this correctly, he can see Simple first. Either way, puts him on 1 HP. They have the information, and this should be a done deal. Simple yet to get on the kill sheet, which, sure, okay, we're only 2 rounds done, but usually Simple's pretty early to get going.
Is he saving here? I think he is. Just going to pick up what he can. Oh, okay. Doesn't know where Yabi's got off to. It's spawned, so Simple's not going to get anything. The swing should come out, and round secured. So 3-0. Yeah, pretty flat stuff. Ooh, big nade in the meantime towards Connector here, and a molly forward as well. This is looking to be an A crunch, and 3 defenders are on the side. This is looking good for Heroic.
Cadian wants to redress the smoke over toward jungle. He's going to have to make that decision soon. If he peeks out without a weapon in his hand, he's going to be seen. Instead, though, he finds Electronic, and Shush has already spotted the foot of some Young. He and Stowen are going to challenge that. He goes back off the angle. Molotov to force them forward, but he did not expect there to be 2. So everything working out so far with the exception of 1 kill to Bit. He's tagged down to 10 HP, and Perfecto is on the site, but there's nothing to hold off the CT position, so he has to fight, and he will, but not ready for 2. Somehow he gets away from it. Tessis takes out Bit. Perfecto knows the battle exists towards spawn, but 5 HP, easy shot. Probably gonna happen a little sooner, but Stowen shot takes out Bits. Electronic with speed is going to find Cadian. So that levels out, and not only that, he's got Stowen pinned inside connector. He has to give it up, though, as he reloads. The smoke goes down, and oh my goodness, good read, good nade, good utility. Testis finishes the job. Navi, however, is gone because he is on 11 HP. I take that back. That was Testis they found as we switched cameras, so either way, 3-on-3, HP firmly favoring Navi as they get bombed down. Stowen's going to try and hold this off from Catwalk. Yabi and Shush together, and Yabi needs to almost be sacrificial in this. Stowen with the, I think they're going to back off this.
Yeah, that was the conversation, because look at the money left over for the likes of Shush. He has $100 in the bank balance. There's 1,000 for Stowen that they have to save. So this good start they have. They want to try and maintain this. You heard SDY in the interview talking about losing the economy in some of their games for Navi. Well, the same thing for Heroic here. You don't want to give everything up. You know that you can get a buyout for Cadian in the next round. You've maintained that AWP. There'll be enough money for Tassus to get out something that resembles a buy. And as long as Shush doesn't go down here, it should be pretty good. Never mind. Shush does go down. Stown will grab one back, but they do hold on to the AWP, so that's the biggest bonus.
If they dare try and go in the window. But as we know, sitting here, they're not. This is going to be a 2-2 from Palace. Jabby. Bit of contact as he spots a partial flash. It's still Electronic that finds the opener.
Look at Tessus' flank. It's so fast. He's already here.
I think that's why the CTs aren't trying to go aggressive on this. They lose the one in Shadow, but they're just trying to contain. Bombs drop, not yet planted. They swing around. Stowen hits that shot. Now the smokes come out, and this is where they can start to swing and go around. Tessus is already there. Perfecto has the shot, and Bit's left with nothing to hope for. And 6 seconds on the clock. Forget going down after the time. He's got to save the AK.
Oh, they're going to try and chase him here.
Absolutely chase.
Oh, Tessus, you want to overstep the mark. Oh, and Perfecto steps forward. Shush will deal with that, and now Simple's left scratching his head. Cadian's found another.
Yeah, Cadian has. SDY goes down, and Simple can't even find the trade because Shush went under, and he can't commit to going after him because they haven't got anyone else looking toward jungle. They haven't cleared the site at all. So Shush trying to shoulder check aim in, get the information for Cadian, who's now relocated back over towards CT. And Simple has done the same toward Palace. Cadian fires in, seeing the flash. That's going to leave Electronic in the open, though. And down he goes as Shush repositions up the ladder. So everyone being quick on their feet. but it seems that it's still Heroic much quicker on the trigger. Bit this time's gonna change that. Turns it to find Stowen, but Bomb's still down in front of him. He needs to swing so much further on this. And Simple sneaks in with the AWP towards Sandwich. They still haven't found Shush. He will. He nails him through the edge of the corner. Bit's low, but he's still got the information. Cadian has Simple, and with 15 HP, he needs to try and clutch it out. He can't. Again, 3 players in this site. Stowen's blinded, but Yabby's not. He's just behind him. Tessus, he's still fine as well. They get 1. Now they realize there's 3, and they work together, but the smoke's making it a bit more awkward. Simple's able to take down Stowen. The flank is only getting into position now, although I say that, and the bomb is likewise only going down. So even though they concede it, Shush will get the kill. Electronic gives them suddenly a winnable one-on-one. They have not had sustained one-on-ones in this half yet. At 9-1, it's Cadian, the man with 15 kills that stands between them in a second round. Then Electronic on 31 HP needs to hit a one-hit wonder with the AK. He manages to spray through. Cadian can't find it. And NaVi get their second. Yep, the half if they do, but look who's going to shut that down already. Cadian gets Simple. What are they? You said 6-0 opening duels? I think it's 6-0 Cadian to Simple right now.
He's got to be even. That makes it 7-0. So he's just killing it. He is absolutely killing it. But you're right, this economy, NaVi, they're the type of team to grind you down and ground down to a pulp here. Heroic, they've been broken and at the right stage of the game, late in the CT connector here. So 3 players on the site. Again, Heroic have the correct read, the correct stack.
SDY, the spray eludes him long enough that Gabby's able to walk out and take it down, and there's no chance in resetting. Perfecto will burn, but not before he took down Cadian. It's still going to credit him with a kill, so another of his 17 now as Bit's going to try and protect Simple. He does a brilliant job of it, finding out Stowen, who was looking through connector for information, and the Molotov is going to make matters a bit awkward for Tessus. That'll buy another 5 seconds as he backs off to window to see if they're peeking and looking for him. How does Bit turn around that fast? Because right now, Bit's inside of A. The problem is he can't confidently clear every angle and call that, because they could easily have walked back through. And they're going to go back. They're going to slip the net.
Spotted.
They've slipped the net. Shush has gone around them. The only way back to the A site, they did it, but you're right. Shush is still going to catch them out. He's called that bomb, so they at least get the rotation going before it's way too far gone on that plant. So, yes, they are down a man. Yes, they've got to retake, but they've given themselves a fighting chance. Not fighting enough against Bit, who finds Yabby with the headshot.
Okay, well, what was a good start looks like to be a bit of a sour finish here for Heroic, but great to see a competitive series. Shush is going to try his luck, but Perfecto's going to take him down. 9-6 on the half for the Danes. They'll now be on the attack here, the T side. What can they get done? We know that NaVi coming in here, there's some question marks around what the team will be bringing to EPL Season 16, but so far, so good. We'll be right back.
About is this T side, which right now is heading toward B site, and quickly as well. As flashes come out, they'll drop in. The waterfall of men inside of the site. Perfecto trying to find an angle, can't. And he's calling for the rotations. They'll play the retake because bomb is going down. Perfecto at least got 1.
Well, there's an opening kill. When you mentioned retake, there's no kit for this, so going to be very difficult right now to get back into things. 3 coming through the short position, using the USPs at range. That's the right call.
Sneak up the wall. Perfecto. Tessus already spots the fact that they're getting closer, so the players inside of the site, players on quad, will know when and where to peek. Cadian's position's great until he's spotted, because now they'll be able to swing him from multiple angles. He does hit a good shot, but Simple's got the trade. No kit, you said it. They're going to get on this, but I think they've got it. I think they got it.
They should have it. It's going to seem a bit closer than it should do, but
still works in from A main. They may not find kills, though. Gabby's got the opener. SDY, I shouldn't say opener in the round, but opener certainly on the exchange of taking the bomb site. As SDY goes down, Yabby already behind smoke as well at the stairs. Simple nades in that direction. Shush, I think, is far enough away from that not to be taken out of the round by it. Soften up Cadian with similar utility. That smoke is about to dissipate. Shush has a free one on Bit. They know now he's on the box, but they can't round the corner toward him because there's just so much defense. That'll do it. Shush getting closer. Will get taken down by the nade finally. And it's a 3-on-3 again for the retakes. Down's got Perfecto. Simple still in this, though. 39 is on the M4, whereas Electronic has the headshot potential on the AK. That said, 2 on the M4 are low enough to get taken down in 1 bullet, and they're trying to go for the flank. Electronic spots that. But I think they're out of this one. Yep. I think they're going to use that to escape, despite having a that whizzed beyond his head. Didn't make contact, so he gets forward to the flames, and then goes and extinguishes Perfecto in this round. He's gone, so opener to Heroic again. Tessus is going to catch out SD. Even better on Electronic, as he had the headshot, but had to reset the aim. No mistake on it.
Wow, Tessus and spray control on this map. It is definitely something to be witnessed here. And now Simple left in a 1-on-5 situation. Now, if there's anybody you want alive in a 1-on-5, it is going to be this man right here. But how's he even meant to start piecing this one together? There's fights on both sides of the map. They have lost complete control of connector and window.
They started with a MAC-10 and an AK, and they picked up a second. So far, the pistols haven't done anything. They've just collected all the weapons they've needed to. And yeah, Simple's out of this one. You're right, 1v5, cool, it's Simple, but not when he's on the wrong side of the map.
I talk about the fact that this is a turning point. Now, the shoe's on the other foot here. There's no money for NaVi, so as long as they can take this...
He's going to try and tear it apart with clean contact. Walks to Tetris. Not the calmest of aim because he had to react on a second peek, but Cadian gets the kill combining with his damage. And Perfecto inside. Oh my god, look at all the nades. That was like... That was almost like an animation that was put together to show all the angles at the same time. They all threw them to cover off Sandwich, to cover off Jungle, and then as well as bouncing them into Shadow. It's not going to clear enough, though, because they're still getting angles. Simple and Electronic nearly getting enough kills, but it is going to be Stout coming. Knows they're going to be running behind it. Tessus, oh my goodness, I thought he was going to get both. Perfecto turned around too soon because he was worried about exactly this. Savvy dropping in, so... Electronic with a great kill, considering where he was positioned and all of that. He has since gone down to Cadian, trying to rotate back into middle. But it's still the man advantage for NaVi, and Cadian is forced to slow his pace considerably. NaVi don't really know what's going on in this, though. They think they've slowed down B entirely. That bomb's just sitting inside of the apartment, still waiting for a chance to walk in.
They're hoping for an over-rotation back towards A, but with SDY playing ticket, there's no need just now, so... It's going to be a difficult side to crack into. Cadian coming up cat, the hard clear over towards Perfecto's position. Might not even be the first fight. Simple's still patrolling.
Yeah, I think Simple's going to get back in position just in time. He does, and that's huge to hit Cadian because Perfecto was low enough on HP. Sees them jumping and spotting it.
Heroic have to take this space. This is all they're used to. They have to take the side. They have to plan. They cannot wait. They have to fight straight to spawn. Yabi jumping MAC-10 with one. They're going to try and run Electronic down, and they will.
Worth the trade because the bomb gets planted on the back of it, so they hold off the CTs with that aggression. Cadian still in the sight with the AWP. SDY, though, easy shot to Tessus considering his angle. Now he's going to run up and use that motion with the MP9. Takes down Stow, and it's all on Cadian again. 1 on 3, but this time they're a little more spread out, and they make no...
And that's about it.
Yeah, Bit's already looking underneath that smoke towards the catwalk in middle. Not going to stick around for long, though. He goes back to help Electronic. He's going to do better than that. He's going to spot out Stowen coming out from the Palace. Tries to do further damage as Tessus remains inside of that doorway. Maybe some ricochet on that. They swing, though, and Tessus gets the kill. They're not ready for Electronic, but Yabi is. The lineup, Simple's got him. He's going to go to the Deagle. He's going to go to everything, and he's going to shut out this game as SDY with the final kill. 16-14. Comeback complete. Simple. Late P.
Oh, dear. That's a meal.
He got it, though. He got it, and that's the bomb to note. They did, okay, flung forward, it was caught by Yabi, so they managed to keep running with it, but they aren't aware that SDY has gone inside of the graveyard to find the kill. Simple, that's a tough one, hitting the backside with the pistol, and fortunately he did just barely get it. It's still going to be a 2-on-2, and it's the 2 from B that had to rotate over, so the dualies to do the damage.
Downside has a flash here. If Tessus can grab some information, can call for this flash, and then they can swing together.
Gonna start it out. Didn't spot yet. Perfecto knows he's over there. A couple of shots. Manages to jump up, but it doesn't matter. Tessus has the shot in return. I thought there was a chance, but Tessus holds it down. Bit falls, and Heroic go up 1-0. He's going to be unrelenting as he works out from the position. Oh my god, never mind. He's dead anyway. Simple's just wrecked him, and the flash is going to go the other way. Electronic manages to back off. Simple comes in again for another headshot. What was that sequence?
The halls pop against the ecoing side. It's always a risk here. It's down. Oh, he's going to go down as well. And now it's just Cadian, who I think might want to hold on to this. Yeah, don't give over another AK to be scooped up. Give them the round, sure, but don't give them all the firepower here. Yeah, a halls pop, it's always one of those things that you want to... Well, at least back in my day, it's been a long day. And that was once upon a time the case. But yeah, a halls pop always seems so dangerous against pistols. Then it wasn't even the pistols that did damage. It was the scout, to be
simple.
fair.
They rotated around. Forget the frustration. I mean, at least he's got a sense of humor about missing the nade that shows that he's probably like, whatever, like, meme it off. But this is foolish. Yeah, but he's midair. Yeah, he was still running it. Just stopped, set, bang, nailed it, and then follows it up on Shush. Electronic much with it, but Bomb still waits, and it wants to go to quad. We know Yavi's inside of the apartments. We know he's looking for space. Simple's gonna hit Shush through the smoke. That's gonna make things more problematic as they want to go. They're weakened by 1, and it's a double pit position with SDY, and now you've got a Chad. Electronic back in his home. Although not remembering how to ride a bicycle, apparently it's not like riding a bike inside a pit. He's forced off it by the Molotov anyway, with Testis already inside. Perfecto's gonna get that. Testis will swing. Inevitably, he was going to from that position. SDY needs to step up. He's gone low on ammo. He's only got 3 shots, but Cadian only has 12 HP. Just one of those bullets would have to hit. It's Simple instead that might find it, though, as he goes inside of the site, and both go down.
Okay, very well handled indeed right there. The fact that Simple gets a freebie through the smoke is insane, because they're not aggressing on this position. They do get control of Boiler and Halls through the flash. Now this is where they step forward. SDY wants to investigate. He's going to go one, the Simple the other. That is perfect. They waited for the flash and then they searched for the fight. That's prep.
That's super well done, because a lot of teams mess up that crossfire in the halls. It's so easy that one guy oversteps it, boom, op goes down, and then the other guy's locked there with no support. Nade toward Banana. This will do some good. All right, it did for once. Did damage onto Testis. I thought it would bounce on the other side of the wood. I was like, come on, man. But he goes down to 64. Molotovs will fly in. It's Bit that's going to be forced out from New Box. He's going to have Perfecto running, trying to get through the smoke to help him out, and he'll back his way in against the boxes in doing so. It's a good counter-defensive smoke to let him work in without being spotted. The swing and the turn, but not enough to find both as that one's found, but he's going to get taken down by Perfecto. And NaVi at minimum.
Oh, Cadian saw something there. Tronic's down. It's at 4-on-4, and all the fights will happen on A. Simple is out of the picture here. Cadian's wrapping around Library in the back lines, but Bit in the meantime does get one and done. SDY still alive and kicking. This kill from Cadian means a lot. They have to get SDY out of this position, and they will. Now, Simple in a 1-on-2. I feel like he's up for this.
Deagle to work with. I don't know if he can make it happen. He's definitely up for it, but whether the odds are with him or not, I'm unsure. Cadian, corner. Graveyard. Simple saw it, sees the shoulder, but he's also been spotted. He's got the AK, they give it to him, but he's unaware that Cadian's jumped down. He's up close, and the flash isn't going to have the
passive defense on this A site. SDY constantly just being this anchor. So lacking information in NaVi at this juncture, and Simple, because of that, feels that he needs to rotate back, but they've kept 3 towards the top of Banana, and the U2 light on. Here they come again.
Over connector. Perfecto. Look at this. A man of culture becomes the statue on top of the fountain. He's going to take down. Shush falls off. Finds Stowen as well. And it's just Testis to try and find success. I don't know that he will do so. He's going to get found from behind, actually. Electronic didn't even consider it as he was looking for the kill inside of the site. So 6-4.
NaVi drop back, and this is perfectly timed. It's about the 30-second mark. You don't need to stay so forward on mid. Let the fight come for you. Use the angles in your favor. I don't know how Heroic get in here.
Electronic looking to try and flash off the arch side, but the pressure is going to SDY. He makes no mistake on the first on top of the bike. Concedes position based on flames. Simple's joined in with kills. They'll get Electronic, but there's still 2 in the pit to deal with. Bit is the second of which, and he finds 2 kills to close out the round. It's now 8-4, so we went from a 1 round back of the site. Bit's got to be careful here. Backs off. They're going to push through. Testis catches him when he's blind. Perfecto makes no mistake, though, to make up for it and keep the ground and control. I say control of B. He runs out of ammo, and Testis gets the shot instead.
Cadian's trying this again. The devs talked about it. These type of rounds, he was able to get the side control, get the bomb down. Maybe he doesn't have to plant. That is massive from Testis, and right now SDY has to address this B bomb site.
Cadian's going to go back to it, though.
This round started with Simple getting 2 orb kills.
And fair play to Heroic pulling it back, but Cadian maybe 1 step ahead of himself. At least Testis does a huge amount of work to get 3 kills.
He's here in time.
Now they can get there, but SDY's read this. Oh. He's looked away, unfortunately. Testis will get the kill to close it out. And now they find themselves 2 men down.
Well, only the second opening on this T-side for Heroic, and this one might count, because Perfecto's been knocked off his block as well. To push up Banana, Electronic is found, and now it's just SDY. 1-on-5. Yikes. I missed smoke, sure, but surely no dramas.
A little bit late to it, though. That's going to allow SDY to see Cadian working his way through. He got it just as it plumed, so maybe it does create some scenario, but it is still a 4-on-1. So this should be 9-6 as bomb goes down. SDY flashing himself in. Nearly flashed himself as he had to back off the doorway quickly. Expecting a flank, but just costing himself time at this point. Needs to get in there and get it done. 1-on-4, that would be pretty spectacular considering the positioning, and this one's over.
Yeah, you shall not pass. Very sporadic here, hoping the fights will come his way, and Stowen will eventually...
Catastrophic as they got inside of the site. It is going to leave them low on HP. SDY still finding the kill. Perfecto wants to swing, but when NaVi takes out his teammate, Simple cuts off the flank. And this slows considerably. Not much further action from Yabi. He was waiting for his teammates to arrive, trying to be efficient and not go down too soon. But unfortunately, he's going to go down without much of a fight at all. And Shush, I don't know how you can possibly get to this from the way they're playing, the way that they're split and set up, and the fact that there is no kit in play. It would take something pretty special. And that smoke is not it, I don't think.
No, going to be kept pretty quiet here, isn't he? I think his time is done.
Well, he started it off. Cadian again with the opener. M4, he's going to back in toward Pit.
Wait, look what's happened. Shush has been able to use this to get past. He could potentially find himself a weapon over towards second mid, and the bomb's still down towards T stairs, and Cadian's still alive in Pit.
Yeah, they're 2 or 3 up. Cadian is killing it right now. Man's just got 3 kills with the only weapon. Perfecto's gonna drop. That one hits that with a deagle. Okay, heroic. Knife is one thing, but maybe you shouldn't have woke the bear. Quite literally poked the bear, as now it's Bit. Left in a 1-on-5. And here comes Shush.
Oh,
A MAC-10 that never belonged to him at the start of this.
Turn back Bit. I was about to stop. If he got that kill, I reckon he would have won it.
Nades to me still just looks funny, because when you throw them that fast, it just looks like they're juggling. But they'll toss them over.
Need some circus music.
Well, I don't know about that. Clowns are scary.
Just gonna execute B. Yeah, they should be able to walk in here. Stan only has the MAC-10. It's a hard clear. Cadian rotating back. He'll be here in time. And speaking of time, it's going to be the issue.
Oh, yeah, they've only got 16 seconds, so that's a good find from Perfecto to start it off, but they still have a lot of sight to clear. And the fact that the boost is in place from Stow, and they know he's there. He falls off. They aren't going to find him yet, and he's still doing damage because Yabi's coming in the back line. It is absolutely that. Denied. They had to go for the plant. They know they're out of time. Yabi's going to get another kill, and Bit's going to go down after the time, in fact. So how does he go down this far and get away with this? Easy shot, Perfecto down, but now he's stuck here. He's not done. He's gonna go around the corner. He needs support. He's gonna get it now. His rifles are gonna come down and cover off and contain ult middle, the connector, so that they can't fight back, but still Electronic finds a kill. They're gonna get Katie and finally Bit with the kill on that, but now the aggression comes the other direction. This is unrelenting, and in reaction to Cadian's positioning, it's now a 2-on-3. Electronic and Simple, mind you, are the 2 left alive. Did they catch the cross? Electronic fights. That allows Simple to cover over and get inside of the apartments.
Okay, well, responding towards this A site right now is just going to be Shush. You've got Stown still trying to piece this one together. This is a very good flank here. He might catch them completely backs turned. The timing on this, they're both coming, creeping, crawling back down the second. Mid's down. If he just peeked out the balcony, 2 kills dead to rights, but there's an avenue back towards B completely open right now.
What? How did Stowen even get an inclination that they might even go back there? We already saw Simple crossing with Electronic in the fight, and now he's going to turn again. They're already running up Banana. They still think they've got the map closed off. What are the odds that 2 people go through the underpass? And it's going to be a bomb play at NaVi off this.
Oh, Penny's dropped now. This started so great. The response from Cadian.
Okay, I didn't see the smoke. My apologies.
Can set themselves up here, and you mentioned it before, it's Simple and Electronic. These are the 2 players you want alive for situations exactly like this. They're gonna grab this one. It's just light util, a couple of flashes and a HE. Shush, that will have to be perfectly placed, and even then it's
light.
Man, not enough Vegemite today.
Yeah, apparently not. Crossfire, Simple dark. That nade already gone. It's just a flash to work with. Simple's gonna throw out one of his own. It's going to slow things even further. He knows they're coming. He knows they're going to be close to him. They set for the cross. Doesn't even matter. Simple hits it clean. Stowen goes for it. Electronic trades.
That one is going to stink. That one is going to leave a mark because it looked brilliant. I loved Heroic thinking on their feet throughout all of that. It was Electronic needed to get that first. Now they're applying a lot more pressure mid. It's forced this rotation of Tessus to assist this A site a lot sooner.
Flash around. Simple checks the arch. There's no one peeking it, but they are there. So they've got to be careful on this. Smoke goes in as well. Tessus. Molotov will buy space and time. Oh, and the incandescence as well, and that smoke still being in place. Electronic didn't see them slide out and take the position. Perfecto goes down, and Tessus has the off angle now. Exactly due to the utility. This looks like it could go 13-12. It's SDY and Bit left alive. And they're going to be facing down again. Oh! But Bit steps up at the right time. He hasn't been hot so far this game. Nearly pulled it off, but couldn't quite get the kill. Smoke CT, TSS with the denial of entry with the Molotov instead. Thrown out a bit far though. Simple can actually walk the back wall, but doesn't want to, and this is why. Maybe that was intentional. Maybe they're trying to bait them into the crosshair of Cadian. Another smoke to cover off CT. Boost is in position. Oh my god, Simple. That's number 6 now, I think, through smoke. Gets another. Yabby's gonna find him. Perfecto gets the kill. Knows the boost was there, but Yabby's dropped off because he expects to get sprayed down in return. Needs to be aware of which way he's gone though, Perfecto. Unfortunately, Yabby doesn't elect to push through because he's waiting for Shush. He's waiting for his teammate, who's going to reveal immediately that he's coming from Banana. So that flash going over the top, they know the situation. They see the Molotov, and Perfecto knows exactly what that means. But he has to go for the headshot. He's not going to make any noise yet. He needs to time this. No Simple's off to his right now. Finds the first. Spins it. Finds it. 3, Yabby. He never knew he was there. Simple shook his hand, but he shook hands with a devil as it appears. Turns out and finds 3.
Okay, well, this one, it's got life left in it somehow. It's still SDY and Bit here. Smoked off towards top of Banana right now, searching for info. If they overstep the mark, SDY will take a head or two. Shush, playing it safe, playing it smart, will take the window control. He has the rotation point back. Again, he's boxed them in over towards B. SDY is going to get tricked into it, and a nice shot from Shush. Now, Bit, you get another chance, and this time it's just a 1-on-3.
Man, oh man, Heroic are unrelenting. They won't give up. Every time they have lesser weapons, they still get the openings. Bit, he has slid by Shush, who's gone down to the underpass, though, and that might buy Bit some space, but I don't know if they would have anticipated him to go searching in that direction for it.
Banana's going to be called clear. You've got one player of Tessa's up towards Car. You've now got Shush at the base. It's going to be called completely squeaky clean at this juncture. A gun picked up, and oh, the timing right there. But this is the only place Bit can be right now, unless he's hiding in T-spawn.
Yeah, they're definitely aware. Cadian's already back looking that direction. Shush still has the boiler doorway covered off. Bit's going to walk out head scene and easily taken off. Down flashes as well. Perfecto's going to beat those inside of it. Knows that that flame is spreading. He's trying to put a spray back into it. He goes out. He takes the fight. He wanted to put a smoke down instead. He gets a bullet directly into Stowin's head, but they're running back and they bait it straight into Cadian, who takes out Simple again. Man, he has Simple's number on the CT side.
They have to search B here. We've seen what's happened every time they've tried to drop back. Heroic always seem to have this mid-crossfire and aggressive maneuver. And Cadian even feels comfy enough to go back to spawn and pick up some reservoir utility here. Smoke's over to at least show presence, still over towards this Banana position. But if they were just to play a 2-2 setup right now, if they were just to play off the information, this should be Heroic's game. 16-14, 3 kills away as the CT smoke blooms, a flash at the ready for the info. Tassus turns, steps forward, doesn't fight.
All blind on that as well. They got caught there, all caught still. It's gonna be 2, it's just Electronic 1-on-3. 40 seconds, M4 picked up. Does he try and fight this? Does he go straight through? Doesn't have the bomb in his hands, so I guess he's got to find some sort of opening, but Cadian has the off angle, and it is a 16-14 scoreline for Heroic. The exact same score in reverse.
All 30 rounds in both maps here, but Cadian's happy with this.
Not quite. Perfecto might actually be the one that comes under threat first. It's calling, they're up close. Perfecto wants to time this. Again, though, remember, this is not the real fight. The bomb is at B. The bomb is at B, and it's going to go now. It has to. The win goes to Perfecto. Electronic starts to rotate down toward the underpass. He finds Yabby as well. That's a big kill. If Yabby holds off that fast flank rotation through the stairs, then they have a real chance to set up the post plant. Now, Tessus has to go aggressive just to hold them off as the bomb is still going down. And thankfully, they haven't made it through the doorway yet. When they do, no mistake on the first shot, but Electronic follows up, and man, oh man, the whole site got obliterated.
Okay, 1 kill in a plant. Standard over towards this A defense. Simple might find a timing, but so does Yabby. He's just waltzed it towards the B side. Okay, Yabby. Take down Perfecto. Now they're in.
Somehow he survives on that with 68.
Simple lagging
Simple's
again.
lagged out. Simple's gone. Simple left the server.
SDY as well.
Yep. This is going to be...
Damage was already done, though.
Yeah,
that first
absolutely.
kill, they were active.
Electronic fire back. I think this one they're going to have to swallow. But this isn't one player. This is...
Yeah.
This is 3?
It's their entire team.
Yeah, something's happened. No, Bit's moving. Bit's moving very slowly, though. So I think he is lagged out. Yeah, this is something that's just happened on the side of NaVi. I think...
Even the admin's dropped out here.
My guess is someone hit a cable. Someone knocked something loose that's connected to that side of the room.
All right.
It's knocked off all the PCs because that admin would also be connected through his PC in the back to that same situation. So they've lost one whole side of the room, basically.
they're chasing. Look, that's going to make it very...
So it wasn't even that they lost the round, they didn't get a chance to even save their weapons. So the argument was about how much money were they going to get, were they going to be given any rifles to compensate for that? And obviously Simple does have the M4. So that was the biggest issue, as the issue right now is toward the A site. Electronic, they're going to get the last shot on Stowen. They have the advantage right now. Cadian, though, does have an AK, and he's coming back over to try to help out. He might do better than that. He's going to go far away, but it's Simple that slides out and gets the shot in return of the rotation back to B.
All right, well, the bomb's made it, but they're chasing this here. Shush taking his time to throw some util. Door's going to swing open behind him, but Yabi is going to defend. We've seen this one before. Yabi with a double up. Now it's just going to be SD wide. He's gone as well. All right, 2-2. That long. Back towards B again after the early exchange of utility across the map. There's been some smokes deployed. Through they come. The timing. Perfecto still gets one. Electronic now needs to try and deal with this. It's only damage to Yabi. That's the best he can boast. And in they come. Simple's AWP obscured.
SDY actually got a wallbang onto Yabi there, but the boost to go up for Simple. Saw it on the jump, goes, oh, that was so fast. Goes back out. I guess he wants to make amends with Cadian, or at least put right the offset of their battle so far. But Stowen, good shot a bit, only saw him for a moment, but nailed the headshot through the tin wall. He's gonna get Shush to help him. This is turned again. It's all
lagging
Simple,
again, Matt.
and yes, he is. This is not a good sign at all.
Okay, there is a high probability, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're going to be going to an extended break very, very shortly here.
Yeah, Simple's going to be tilting off his axis at this point. He just hit a shot. He rotates over, and this time it seems like it was only him, but yeah, this is going to be a problem. And
yeah, they're still playing like it's not around right now.
Yeah, and they don't know it yet, and I'm hoping that they realize it and don't chase Simple. Just let this lag out, let this happen, so that we don't have to worry about economic aspects of it. And either way, it's going to be heroic tying this up at 3. They did get the kill on Electronic, on Bit rather. But the question is,
with that AWP, Perfecto, though, they're coming his way. They're splitting the attack right now. The Mollies give it up, and Simple rotating back. I think he was expecting a smoke. Back and forth between the two. We'll be able to find a position now, but the fight's coming.
It's coming. Perfecto manages to get one. A good job, all things considered, but the rotation's only just getting into position now.
Hit him.
Electronic and Simple. And Simple's hit him twice. Cadian's gone down to 5. They just need to collect it. An easy shot. Electronic couldn't do it, but more importantly got shushed, so the low HP should be easy to deal with when the time comes. Stowen's gone for the rotation back through Monster. A chance to strike, a chance to at least catch them off. They're looking towards short. They're doubling. They're both looking the wrong way, but he fires at the wrong target. He got SDY. If he looked toward the ramp, he might have had 2.
Okay.
You would have to say. So, I mean, Cadian sure has a long and storied career, but Simple has been around for ages. Look at Bit. He's going to just wait this one out, make sure he has an absolute perfect shot. Nails Tessus. Only 1 bullet required. Shush did get Electronic back, though, with the AK, but man, oh man, Simple's already gone back over to the A side of the map.
Yeah, a massive problem for Heroic now is the fact that Simple did look quite agitated, but he seems to be the individual to channel that anger into power.
I genuinely, he was laughing about the situation when he went outside, so he was handling it right? Like, if you don't laugh, you're gonna cry, you're gonna get worked up, you're gonna get frustrated. He was just like, whatever, this is it. I can only do what I can do. So I only had a brief minute while I was getting that coffee I mentioned to speak with him, but he seemed like he was going to keep himself pretty calm, and obviously that shows now. He might get another one in this round as well. So he would start this round at B with a kill, rotate over to A and get a kill, and now he's back over in heaven watching B to potentially finish this off. Yabi's been poked at by an M4, but he does get the shot back into SDY before going down, so 25 HP for him. Cadian's going to save 20 seconds left, and NaVi going to find 7-3 as the scoreline.
It's going to start looking here. You can see on the radar he's getting a bit more aggressive, so he's cut him off at the pass here. There's no way for Cadian to try and make his way in towards playground, but back down towards connector. He might be hearing the stampeding footsteps here. They're charging for this. Is he going to keep it alive? 3, 2, 1, and then we do have a little bit of time after. Oh, needs to get down the ladder. Cadian, will he survive? A no-scope. Okay, some damage done, and he will not hold his bit. He's going to activate here. Bum not spotted by Shush. Oh, that's a shot from Shush. He's not sleepy.
Abby waiting to go around the corner. Electronic, the one that's up close. He's going to get flashed in. They're setting and getting ready, passing grenades to each other in a choke point. And they're going to get choked out of this one. Perfecto even steps into the flames. 9 HP remaining. He gets the kill on Shush, and Shush assisting the kill on Stowen with that knife. SDY is able to close out on a pretty easy one before finding Tessus afterwards. Cadian's in a pretty lonely 1v4, probably wondering what the heck is going on with his team right now.
Now as the bomb is heading back into Perfecto's domain, and he catches Yabi in a great timing. So has an idea that maybe they're still searching for a site.
Nade at the ready. Perfecto with the Molotov down knows that Sandbags is more protected, so he can work back around toward the catwalk. Testis is already in from Monster, but that's fine. They've given that position. They want to lure them into the site. 53 seconds, and they'll go. The flash to activate, but Perfecto's too far forward of it, and Shush never got caught. Now Electronic's fully blind. In the edge of the smoke, just trying to get an entry somehow to hold them off the site as the Incendiary will force them to fight. He nearly got the lineup onto 2, but he gets the information to SDY, who now finds himself with 2 more opponents to find and only 33 HP to do it. As he swings out, Cadian's there, and NaVi get right back into it. Waiting for an off angle to arrive. Waiting for an opportunity to fight valiantly in the bathrooms. He's done so for most of this half so far, but he doesn't have the information yet as to where the rest are, and Testis knows exactly where he's gone, so he hits the headshot.
The key position right now is Electronic. He has B and Connector on lock single-handedly. They can have 3 players on A, and well, with all this U2, you're expecting the fight coming now. This is the finish.
You can see through Monster as well. Yeah, you're right. He sees everything. So Simple holding a very passive position inside of the bank. He's blinded up. They're going to force SDY off, and he still gets the shot. Vision comes back. He does damage as well. Testis is low, but Shush swings Simple down. And Electronic, I thought, had that because they were
down. They know that he's going to stay committed for this fight. Electronic's calling the players back to take this biff.
Yeah, but the problem is that Cadian is there, and Stoutland has a very tall and short angle. The fire at Simple down below inside of the water. He's going to find 2 before SDY finally gets into position from short. They're down a man. But they still have the bomb, crucially. 39 seconds as well to try and do something with it. SDY has entered, but they've got the rotation in behind as well. They've got to be so careful. The doorway, he's already through. Testis is closing the gap. He's getting oh so desperately dangerous as he walks up from Sandbags. He sees Bit, but he's missed, and now they have the information. SDY turns and punishes him for that miss. Trigger discipline maybe could have benefited him because now Some Die Young is going off. It's all on Shush aggressively toward the pillar, and Bit's going to close that out. 11 now for NaVi.
This shot from Bit could set them back up into a 3-on-3. Testis steps over the mark, and Bit will confirm that. So a workable round now for NaVi.
Perfecto. Still working forward in the bathrooms. Bomb's actually, interestingly, going back over toward B. Okay, so they're going to rotate back. I was going to say, they're trying to sell this fake. They're a bit far removed, but Bit now back down toward the door. Perfecto in tow. And SDY get to Monster roughly the same time they arrive. Good nade. Shush goes low on that, but he's triggered into it. He knows they're coming, and he swings and makes no mistake. Now, it's not so workable as Perfecto finds himself alone. Starts off the first spray transfer because he expected the immediate re-peek from Shush. I'm not sure he's ready for the peek on Catwalk, and Stoutland beats him to the punch. Position at water fast enough. They're going to go by it. He didn't see it yet, but Shush knows it's a possibility, and the off angle at the barrels is going to get him at least. Oh my god, I was going to say 1, but wow, what a shot from Electronic.
Fortunately, Testis got Simple during all of this, but SDY has shown he's a menace on this side. They are going to smoke off the short position. Testis will have to wait. The bomb is in now, and both players retaking from the short position.
So open pillar plants, and fortunately they're coming from the short position here. That would have been extremely awkward. SDY is still not convinced of it. They know 1's there now. It's not dead silence, but it is deadly, that M4. SDY catches Stoutland as he was still marching forward. He couldn't steady himself in time to get the aim, and Testis rotating back around. Has a kit to play with in this. If he can find SDY fast enough, this is still doable, but the op grab suggests to me exactly this. He's going to back it off. So 13-6 now for NaVi.
Okay. They're gambling it to be finished. It's their only play they have. It's the right call.
It is the right call for now, but does Perfecto swing on this? Simple's backing off. He's looking for utility lineup.
Such a deep.
And he didn't. Perfecto didn't see it. That is tough. Flash out, trying to support Shush on the counter entry, but nade's gonna hit him. He goes down to 55, and again he's removed. It's this time Bit to hit the shot. 4 HP for SDY on the back of it, which means he gets caught as Stoutland snaps back. Gabby does well to find 1, but Perfecto's there. He did not anticipate 2, and it is just Cadian who is standing on that shelf, who's now gonna have to back off. This is gonna be series point for NaVi.
Frustration now for Heroic. I can guarantee you that, ladies and gents. See why coming through. He's just been scooped up by Stown. So a gift back here. That's an AK to be picked up. Stown keeps fighting forward. Apparently he wants to get this one done. He wants to keep this one going, and shot whistles by.
minutes, down to 16. So the advantage firmly with Heroic Flash as well, but no one to peek on the back of it, so Simple's gonna run forward, lead bomb. He wants to take matters into his own hands, not his feet though. Doesn't quite line those up to get on top of the flower pot correctly. He is still sliding forward though. Stown's only just arrived back in the site. If he goes any further, he's gonna have problems. Simple didn't hit it because he goes up over the dumpster. An uncharacteristic angle. How did Bit survive that? Dear Lord, 7 HP now. Simple in, look backwards as well. He's seen everyone. He's had the right anticipation, the right reads, but not the right aim. And it's gonna be Stowen that does for 2, but Bit responding. Still though, 7 HP and a 1-on-3. Not gonna go very far as Yabby shuts him down. Because if he leaves that there for an entry, maybe they think they have guns because Simple bought? Or Simple has one? It's a good shot, SDY. Down goes Down. Bit's gonna follow up. Oh my goodness, it might actually be happening. It's all on Shush. Starts it off with the first one with Electronic, but now the bomb's gonna rotate back over to the other site because they know the situation. They know the fact that he is the only remaining defender, and Shush is trying to be quick and to get ahead of this. He's gonna go to the window instead, but Bit's crawling in to put that down in the perfect position behind the plywood. And look at the flank. Simple with 1 HP. He did give that gun to SDY, but he is coming around right now. He's going to try and sneak in. If he finishes this on a knife, there's no way he's going to finish this on a knife. He looked back. Simple still there. Simple sees him. He's just staring. And here we go to close out the series. Simple with a knife. And it's going to put them straight through into the next series against Jitsu.
Well, no need for that AK-47, apparently. They get it done. It's been